Today, I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite pancakes of all time, lemon zested chocolate chip pancakes. The cookbook I used for this was the Harry Potter unofficial cookbook. It's very good. First off, you're going to add a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Once you've done that, you're going to add a pinch of salt, and then you're going to whisk together until all you see left is the flour. Once you've done that, you're going to get a brand new bowl, and then you're going to crack 3 eggs. Just make sure that you do not leave any eggshells behind, because that would just ruin the entire cooking process and could just you would not want that in your pancakes at all. Once you've done that, add a cup of sugar and then pull out your cutting board. Pull out a lemon and cut it in half. Here I actually juiced the lemon before zesting it, which was a big mistake. What you want to do is you want to zest it and then juice it, because then it's so much easier to juice it or zest it if you've juiced it. If it's so much harder to zest it if you've already juiced it. So I suggest you do it while it's not been juiced, but then you do it over the bowl so that any juice that leaves the lemon will go into the bowl. And here you can see me trying really hard to get that zest off. But in the end, I got it all, and I just put it in with it all. Once you've done that, you're going to whisk it all together until it is a yellowy mixture with lumps on top. You should whisk until you don't see any leftover yolks behind and it's all blended in. Once you've done that, you're going to add your remaining zest, and then you want to start whisking in your stick of melted butter. And as you're doing this, it should look like a little bit brighter yellow. You should start seeing less lumps besides the melted butter lumps, but like lumps of the lemon zest. And it should be a banana yellow. Once you've done that, you're going to whisk in 2.5 cups of milk. And it should be turning to a doughy color after the process. Continue to whisk until you're done. And then once you've done that, you need to push your bowl to the side and bring in your flour mixture and pour in your milk mixture into the flour mixture. Once you've done that, you want to start whisking together the two mixtures until it turns into a dough-like color, and it's going to be more liquidy than you expect, but it all turns great in the end. It should look like this with lumps on top still. And then you turn the stove on medium heat, and then you put your pan on top. Before doing anything else, put your oil on top or cooking spray and add your pancake mixture. Just remember that it's very liquidy, so it will, depending on how much you put, it'll be skinny pancakes and it'll go around the entire pan depending on how much you put in there. Once you've done that, get a handful of chocolate chips and sprinkle it around. Any amount can do, but depending on how much you put on it, depends how chocolatey it is. And once you've done that, just scoop it up once it's done being cooked, flip it over and put it on a plate. It all works out in the end.